welcome to my shop. I'm posting today because I wanted to show you my trailer. Now you may have seen a lot of photos I've put up in the past of the progress that I did while building it from a boat trailer. And now I'm here to tell you that it is completely done. Everything that I wanted to do to it, for it, is completed. So now I can just go ahead and use it to haul my Jeep or anything else that will fit on it. So with that, here's a little walk around to show you how it turned out. Thanks for watching. This is my tow vehicle that I use to tow the trailer in and out of the shop. Especially when I need to do some work on it that I don't want to mess up the shop. I just take it outside, do it out there, and then bring it in later in the day. So the trailer itself is done, like I say. As you can see, I have all the normal trailer stuff, the jack. I have a backup battery here, which is for the electric brakes. And there's a junction box for all the cable connections. On the jack, it has a flip down foot that uses the gravity to make it go down as you crank the jack. And then of course it gives me some extra lift, which I needed for the tongue height to hook onto the tow vehicle. And this is a repurposed storage box from a pickup bed that I got at a garage sale. And I've been hanging on to it for a long time. So I decided that I should use it on this project. And inside is a mess right now, but what we have in here is everything you need to take with you in case you have any issues with towing your trailer, like a jack. I have a battery here because I do have this winch installed, and the battery of course is to run that. I don't have anything hooked up to it currently to keep it charged. I will probably put a solar powered charger on the box to keep it up to 100% while it's outside. I have, of course, the tire iron, which is an extendable handle for the lug nuts, and the jack is in there. And over here I have some chocks for blocking the wheels. So that's been a great thing to add. The winch again is your basic Harbor Freight winch. I got kind of one of the heavier ones, certainly more than what I needed for this little trailer, but it wasn't much more money than the next one down, and I figured, more is better on something like this, so we won't have to work too hard, because I may be using this trailer as a recovery trailer for vehicles that do not run. So there is my ramps storage, that they are aluminum, which is 2,500 pound capacity each, and they're really lightweight because most steel trailer ramps are kind of heavy to mess with. So the bed is 2x8 pressure treated wood, and it's been covered with a bed liner material, which gives me a non-slip surface to walk on. The trailer itself has been fabbed up from a boat trailer, so all these fenders and steps and tie downs and all this stuff has had to been fabbed up by me to convert it from what it was. These wheels are real nice. I bought the tires and wheels on Marketplace. I got a good price on them. They hardly had been used, and all I did with them was just add some polish to the wheels as they were a little weathered, and clear coated them. They came out really nice. All the lights and everything are all LEDs. I've added rear lights that have a backup light function to them, and that was good because at night you can't see where the end of the trailer is. And of course all the required lighting for the trailer width size is installed. Now this handy little device is something I fabbed up, and its purpose is when you're pulling the cable from the winch over the back of the trailer to hook up to a vehicle, depending on how far away the vehicle is, the cable will drag on the back edge of the trailer, which isn't good for the cable or the paint on the trailer. So I modified this from a winch fairlead is what they call them, and I removed the top roller and made a mount so the cable will go through there, and as the vehicle comes up the ramp, it'll rise up above this and allow the trailer to not get damaged from the cable. Now the good thing about this is that I can just grab it right here and pull it out when I'm not using it and store it in the toolbox for the next time I need it. So it's really a handy device. I don't know what other people do. Maybe there's a factory made a similar thing, which would be great, but that's just what I came up with, and I basically, all the mounting part of it is all stuff I made out of scrap material I had lying around. I made this bracket, of course, to put the license plate on. A lot of people put them on the fender. They put them sideways because they're too wide. And I checked with my local area codes, and I got different opinions about what technically is legal. I'm sure nobody's ever gotten hassled about that, but I figured I'd just put it here. I didn't want to put it on the back part of the trailer because it would hang down, and I guarantee you it would get totally trashed from dragging it on the ground. I've added, you can't see them, but inside there is electric brakes on all the four wheels. When it was a boat trailer, it only had brakes on one axle, and they were surge brake. So I got rid of all of that stuff and put all new. So now it will work with a controller in the tow vehicle. On all the wheels will be braking. Spare tire is repurposed from one of the tires and wheels that came on the trailer when I got it. I kept the one with the best tread. It's an old tire, but for a spare, I'm sure it's fine. And had to modify the bracket that was a factory one I bought, just an aftermarket thing. It was supposed to clamp on with these long screws, or bolts rather, and I just didn't like that whole thing, so I went ahead and modified it slightly and welded it on. So that's pretty much it. It's been a long time. I started on this just a little over a year ago and was working on it outside when it was raining, and it just was kind of a pain because my shop wasn't quite ready to put it in here. So it sat for quite a while, only half done, but I really wanted to get it completed because of activities coming up this summer with the Jeep, and I really wanted to use this to take it anywhere that I wasn't going to drive it locally. So there you have it, my trailer done. In hindsight, I probably would tell people, if you need something like this, to just go ahead and buy one and mess with it if you want, but rather than converting something, I probably didn't spend any more money than buying a new one. I'm sure I spent a little less, but I didn't really realize how much work it was. But I started it and I wanted to complete it, and I'm glad I did, and I think it looks great. So we'll see how it does when I actually put it into use. Again, thanks for watching.